is a country with a young, growing population, with a lot of entrepreneurs, with a lot of dynamism. There's increasing transparency, credibility of the reform agenda, credibility of the data, and so on. And that is the thing that brings investors.
Uzbekistan began changing the foundations of its economy in 2017. It liberalized the foreign exchange market, opened further to trade and investment, and gave private enterprise more room to operate. Banking and payment systems also began to modernize. Official data put year-on-year growth at 8.5% in the first half of 2026. Over the same period, investment reached approximately 24.6 billion euros, while exports totaled around 12.7 billion euros. The government says the next stage is to spread that momentum more widely across the regions.
Hozirgi global tebranish sharoitida qanchalik qiyin bo'lmasin, viloyat, tuman, shaharlarga tadbirkorlik va ijtimoiy infratuzilma loyihalari uchun mablag'larni ko'paytirib beryapmiz.
The decade's transformation can be traced through three parts of economic life: capital, work, and everyday money. Capital is the first test how investment enters the country, reaches businesses, and becomes productive activity. Foreign direct investment rose from around 7.9 billion euros in 2021 to approximately 33.8 billion euros in 2025, according to the Ministry of Economy and Finance. Foreign exchange liberalization also widened companies' access to currency for international transactions.
Demak, 2019-yilda bizda valyuta operatsiyalarini amalga oshiruvchi shaxslar soni, ya'ni tadbirkorlik subyektlari 29 mingdan tashkil etgan bo'lsa, bu 25-yil oxiriga kelib 90 mingdan tashkil etdi, ya'ni 3 barobardan ko'proq oshdi.
The financial framework has changed too. The central bank is moving towards inflation targeting, designed to make monetary policy more predictable and better equipped to respond to economic shocks.
Uzbekistan Central Bank has developed very good framework for inflation targeting. It is still in the transition period to that because it requires a lot of reforms in many directions, but those reforms are ongoing.
These reforms have changed how capital and money moves through the economy. The next question is how far that change reaches beyond financial institutions. A decade of reform cannot be judged only by investment flows or growth rate. A deeper test is whether businesses can grow, jobs become more stable, and more workers gain protections of formal employment. Reducing informal employment has therefore become another part of the government's economic program.
Norasmiy band aholini sonini qisqartirish bo'yicha ham alohida dasturlar qabul qilinib, buni tegishli vazirlik idoralar bilan birgalikda hamkorlikda buni shu loyihalarni amalga oshiryapmiz. Birinchi yarim yillik yakunlari bo'yicha 560 mingdan ortiq mana shunday norasmiy bandlarni biz foydadan chiqarishga erishdik.
Formal employment can provide access to pensions, social insurance, and labor protections. A labor code adopted in 2023 also introduced equal pay for work of equal value. UNDP says entrepreneurship programs have also sought to widen economic opportunities for women. Change is also visible in everyday payments. Central Bank and Asian Development Bank data shows that more than 7 in 10 adults made or received at least one digital payment in 2025, compared with 39% in 2021. Mobile banking, cards and QR codes have expanded while cash remains part of daily life.
И Центральный банк проводит постепенные реформы, направленные на развитие платежной экосистемы. Одним из флагманских проектов за последние годы это создание системы единого QR-кода, универсального QR-кода Uzqar.
Nearly a decade after the opening began, Uzbekistan's economy is more market-based, more connected to international finance and increasingly digital. The next phase is to bring those changes to more businesses, workers and households across the country.